Hello, my beautiful soul. Hello, my darlings, and welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? I hope you're well. Now, what we're doing today is we're going to have a pick a card reading, but I want to ask you a question. Have you ever read a book, or have you started reading a book, and it's just kind of like, it's not for me, or starting watching a film, and you feel like, no, this is not for me, and then years later, you're watching this film which you couldn't understand maybe at the beginning or didn't interest you, or you're picking up the same book you maybe even forgotten it was the same book you started to read before, and now it makes sense. Look, tomorrow is solar eclipse in Aries, okay? However, the reason you're here is very important. Your spiritual team has guided you here. You need to hear this, okay? Very simple. There is nothing wrong in here. No. There is no right or wrong. So new moons, and especially solar eclipse, which is ever so strong, brings and highlights the emotions and energies, right? However, currently, when I'm filming, we have Mercury in retrograde. I call it retrograde. I don't know why, but I just... So with Mercury being in retrograde, ever so often the energy, when you start something new, there could be some challenges. You just need to double check certain writings or whatever, right? So now, in this solar eclipse, it's good to revisit that old book. It's good to revisit that movie that you didn't watch. Perhaps it's good to revisit the script that you started right before. Maybe there was some idea that you started or were dreaming or planning and drafting, and you left it alone. Do you, I think, well, okay, hands up, or just put the thumbs up, those who have a notebook or folder of ideas, of drafts, or I don't know, patterns, or anything, recipes, everything that you have worked before. So we're gonna revisit that. Okay, sorry for the long intro, but I was just trying to picture what the new or forgotten old, and it's like a fashion. Everything new is actually something that's forgotten old. Now, let's begin. All right, thanks so much for being here. Anyways, let's have a look. I'm gonna pull 3 cards face up. Okay, there we go. Number 1. Number 2, please. And then I'm gonna pull cards. Okay, number 2. Wow, I'm telling you, the spirit is ever so chatty. This was jumping. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna pull one more card for that one. I'm being asked to do so. For group number 3, please. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Underneath we have Sun and Wells, so things are really picking up. So groups, remember, there's no right or wrong. You can watch all of them. If it doesn't resonate at the very beginning, that's fine. Come back maybe later on. Group number 1, we have unexpected income, 27 or 9. We have second group, main female, she's ready. And in group number 3, we have expectations, 28, and high honor, 25. All right. You ready? Do you know which one is yours? Let's begin. All right. I'm going to pump them on the sides. I'm going to pop them on the sides. So, group number 1, welcome. Unexpected income for you, my beautiful souls. So what are you revisiting? And okay, this is so interesting. Now, I believe, well, I'm seeing garage. Is there something in your garage? Is there something in boxes? Is there kind of storage units? Perhaps even, maybe you want to start a business, or you have thought about having a business, buying old storage units and resell stuff that's in there. I don't know, random, I know, but I'm telling you exactly what I'm seeing. There is a door. It's kind of like there's a door shut, but behind there's a treasure. And it might look like treasure to you right now, but it is. There is something. Is this hidden talent? Is this something Okay, you might visit your parents' home or house where you lived, and you may be revisiting something old that is somewhere already drafted. It's already there. It's physical. There is some pictures. There's some ideas. Do you know, like very often when like kids grow up, and I don't know, I felt like I need to tidy up. Strange, I don't know. You might be tidying up something. Okay, you might be literally going through some stuff. Your mom's or dad's or family stuff. I'm seeing a lot of, you would call it clutter, or you would call a lot of books, papers, items, and you realize, oh my goodness, this is treasure. Is there a book? Is there something that you're gonna find? The idea is gonna spark, and it will be out of blue, but it's been there all the time, but you never noticed it, or you didn't want to notice it, or you forgot. You know, you go around the world, you go around your life, and you forget about things. So it is, right? I feel like some of you are maybe revisiting your, um, everyone has some sort of, I think everyone has, but probably not, some sort of diary or notebook, and you have like ideas. I'd like to have this and such this year. I have to say, it's somewhere written, or it's an item, it's something there. Let's dive in. Let's dive in. Well, it is. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. You just can't make this up. Pages are messengers. So there's a straight, strong message. Okay. Pages as well is a new path. Or change of course. Changing the course, changing direction, learning something new. What I'm seeing here is, interestingly, I'm going to point and I describe this card here. Okay, let's just have a look. Okay. You're looking at the stairs. You're going step by step by step. And then, thus far you can see things. And then, the stairs are continuing. But you don't know how they look like, where they're leading to. So it's the same here. So Page of Pentacles, it's about finding a way, physical way, finding a new way of income, finding a new way of perhaps even inspiration, maybe finding a new music that really inspires you, writing, maybe music even. Every musician listens to other people's music, so they get inspired, not copy, but inspired. So the same for writers. If you ever go to masterclass, you would hear that every writer needs to read and write, read and write. And I kind of feel like you're getting that. It's there, it's been there all the time before. And you just need to revisit, and you don't know how this is gonna turn out. You don't know how that next step, next layer of the stairs where it's gonna lead. And with the Page of Swords, your ideas are changing. Your view on things are changing. Wow. This is like amazing, but this is not just someone's giving you money. This is not like someone's giving you, yeah, here. It could be, but I do feel like you are discovering something. Something are changing. Maybe you were working on something and you kind of realize, holy moly, I just need to change the course. I just need the way I do things. I need to change things the way I think or look or view things, because the old way didn't work out. Okay. Let's pull a couple more cards. What else you need to know about this? I feel like some of you perhaps are running to the garbage and trying to see, already sort things out straight away. But this is not just about the garbage. This is some sort of treasure, and you are treasure yourself. Group number 1, Justice. This is true. This is ever so true. Look, oh my goodness, I like it. Okay, this person now, probably this is like you now thinking, what is it? Okay, it was something that was not making you sense before. It was not making you happy before. Okay, but it's the right timing. Justice, Libra, hello. It's about right timing. It's about integrity. It's about having that balance as well. Hermit. It's yours. It's kind of like hidden. Underneath we have the moon. Hello. Hello, Pisces and Virgo. Now, what I have to say is that is yours. Ooh, I just stumbled across someone's secret. Okay. Well, your secret is safe with me. However, I feel like maybe you had some sort of secret that you've been keeping for some time and you're visiting. It's no secret no more. And it's maybe after all, it's not as scary, or I feel like some of you are going to take this and, you know, like sometimes people don't want to write a book as a true story. I'm just going to illustrate something. You will understand what I mean. Very often people experience something and they don't want to put their name to it. They don't want to illustrate exact people what happened in a book. So what they do, they turn this book into fiction. One, they can't get sued, something else. But so they can get the thoughts and things out. They can express themselves. I feel like you want to express yourself. This is something that you want to maybe not the world know yet, as in form as it is right now, but deep down there is something brewing. Are you discovering secrets? Are you working onto it? And you were kind of amazed, couldn't find what is the exact. I kind of feel like some of you are looking for that missing puzzle. Okay, you're looking for that missing puzzle piece, and something's gonna click. Something will make sense. There will be some knowledge that is coming in your life. Very, very important. And regarding your secret itself, I feel like you're going to be in peace with it. You will. It will make sense. You will be able to close the book. Close the chapter. Okay? I'm talking different, talking different situations. And whichever suits you, you take that. Okay? Or if it's not for you, it's for someone else. Now, I want to find out what strengths or what qualities or what spiritual paths or qualities you are going to be using or you will need to use. You're joking. The truth. This is the Libra that we're talking about, the truth. You just feel like some of you literally want to spill your heart out. That something has been sitting within yourself. And you know how good it feels when you can eventually to speak to someone or put it out there. Is it in writing? Is it in talking? Is it in music? Whatever form it comes out, it doesn't matter. I kind of feel like some of you literally want to lift it off your chest. Let's have a look at the my beautiful road sign cards, because they absolutely are, oh, thank you. They're ever so spot on. Wow. This is it. Gloves are off. Gloves are off, definitely. No speed limit we have, okay? And it kind of feels like some of you are going to feel like this is it. This secret, this is, or this new information, this item that I found, this is it. There is no procrastination. If you procrastinated before, now you realized, wow, why didn't I do this before? But you were not ready. Now you are. So it's good to revisit old stuff, right? You look at the pictures or you look at things and you're like, wow, I forgot about this. Wow, I forgot about that. And now you know about this. You can take it and do whatever you want with it right now. Like bring life to your old things. Now, I do want to have a look at the situation or situation that you were experience or whatever is surrounding this, wherever this came from. Was there a particular situation or whatever it is? I'll pick a card and I will let you know what I feel, what I see. No, it was so interesting. My fingers went straight back in. That card wasn't right. So group number 1. This is so Scary. Pressure cooker. We were talking about the truth. We were talking about something hidden. And now, oh, thank you. There's someone just decided to speed up. Okay, no speed limit. Literally, someone decided outside to make noises, car noises. Anyways, ready to explode. You cannot keep this in anymore. You felt like maybe you have felt like your pressure cooker is just been building. It could be as well with the things that could be a lot of things that have been building up and they just need to be released. Maybe they need to be sold out. Maybe there's some lot of ideas in your garage. We're back to the garage. And I kind of feel like you just want to let it go. Is this a truth? Is this information? Is this an item? It's just kind of something old stuff that needs to come out in whichever form. Or you're picking up some old talents, some hidden skills. It just has been brewing. It's finally, I feel like as well, some of you are finally, I'm feeling this, spirit is showing me in the throat area, like throat chakra. See, that's what happens. Excuse me. And some of you need to tell the truth. Or some of you can't keep in anymore. You just want to say your piece. Whichever that is. So you can be in peace. And let the rest. That's all I have. That's all I have. And you will know. Wow. Group number 1. What is going on? Oh my goodness. I felt like I opened the Pandora's box here today. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Your heart is full and it feels heavy. Some of you. Or some of you just realize there is a treasure either in that garage or in those notes that you find or in yourself. And it's just like, boom, it's gonna come out. And there you are. Thanks so much for being here. That's all I have for you today. But if you think that someone else might benefit from this reading, please share it with them. Okay, sharing is caring. And thanks so much for being here, because when you like and comment and share and subscribe, it really helps me to help you. And that's what I call energy exchange, for which I'm ever so grateful. And I'll see you in the next reading. Ta-da! Group number 2. Hello. Number two, here we are. What a coincidence, no such a thing. Man, female. Okay. So what's new, old new is coming back in your life. What you are creating from old things, items. What old wounds perhaps are healing. What path is coming in your way. Interesting, let's have a look. I'm just felt like someone is kind of like putting, do you know when you measure fields or you measure geospatial areas or kind of mappings, you know, people put their kind of like sticks down or wands down, okay, and then they measure from one corner to another. I feel like there's something to do with land, or something to do with, maybe someone is remeasuring their land, okay. Maybe if something was wrong, someone may have measured the wrong way, or maybe you're expanding, I don't know, but it's something on the same where you are right now. It could be as well some of you are expanding or planning to expand your business, your existing business. It's not new, it's existing. Something from here, okay. You kind of standing up like how she is and growing bigger, or planning. That's something that you wanted to do before, but you kind of didn't know maybe how, or you didn't have the means to do so. Maybe someone planning to come back to idea, maybe to, I'm seeing cradle, child's cradle, maybe to revisit the idea to have children or grandchildren, or revisiting. I kind of feel like there's a lot of caring, something that you own or have, or part of your family. Some of you as well are redrawing your boundaries. And it's kind of like, look, she has enough. She has had enough. And she's standing up, standing her ground, being beautiful. Male, female, doesn't matter. And it's kind of like, this is it. I found myself. Well, I was never lost, but no, I know my worth. Or from now on, I'd like to have some changes in here. Okay, let's have a look. Group number 2. What new past, new changes, new different you, old wounds, what needs to be healed, whatever you need to know or hear about this. Nine of Swords. Some of you have has suffered or experienced. Either this is, I wouldn't say abuse per se, but it kind of feels like really troublesome. Either time at work or home or in community. Where you felt like, I just don't know how I'm going to get out of this. You felt like you're in a darkness. Maybe you were in darkness and maybe there's some information you didn't know about it and kind of felt like you were helpless. Not anymore. You've taken, like, you really have woken up to realizing you have power, and it was never gone, but you didn't realize it. It's within yourself. Oh my goodness, 8 of Swords. It's interesting how they unravel, okay? And it wasn't your path. Maybe you have gone onto the path, no judgment, okay? On the path, it wasn't for you. And it's all kind of, maybe someone's trying to manipulate your mind, manipulate your life. It wasn't. I've strange, like, how I actually shuffled the deck before I started. I saw this card and this message came through. You were never meant to be on this path, but you did, to learn something. And the learned lesson is this: you are powerful. You are your own manager. You are your own captain of the ship. That is your ship. And where you want to go, you say. That's your say, no one else's. But it feels like there has been a lot of influence around you. And now you need to stand your ground. 4 of Swords. It's mind. Someone perhaps is playing some mind games. But what is interesting, I want to really point out to you guys, especially those maybe who does tarot readings yourself, you will understand when things are perhaps even sometimes very significantly decreasing. That, I wouldn't call a spell, but that power over you is decreasing, and you realize that. And I feel like some of you are realizing that that place or that person, their words, it could be beliefs even, because it's in your head, okay? And you have the power to throw away or not give it attention, not to give it power. 4 of Swords, some of you need a healing. Some of you perhaps need some maybe therapy, or maybe, I'm not medical advisor here, so okay, but this is about taking time out, mixing with new people. And here we have the Sun at the end. And I feel like it could be that you have been either completely being on your own or struggling on your own. Meanwhile, there are people or group of people, or not even, maybe you not realize that there's a support groups, or there's a lot of support out there. It's like 9, 8, and then we have 4 and 3, and it all leads to Sun, and it's kind of leads to this kind of like realization. Sorry, the star. I'm seeing the Sun, and that is the Sun for you, because, oh my goodness, okay, I'm gonna tell you something. You only see the stars when it's dark. And in the dark, they look like the sun. They look like they're That's the place. That is my northern star. That is my dream. Hello, Aquarius. It kind of, you needed to go through this to realize either your power, which was over there before, or realizing how much you were maybe entangled with people, situations, beliefs that did not serve you. And might take some time for you to kind of wash away that old path memories. And perhaps not all memories were bad. But the dream is born. And it was there all the time. I kind of feel like maybe you have been silenced. Maybe you felt like there was someone was saying you can't do this because remember where you come from, you can't do it, you're too old to this and that, whatever. And you're now standing your ground. Is it interesting? I'm seeing the star. I'm not dyslexic, but however, I was reading the sun. And it is like the new day has started. The sun comes out, okay, every day. Turns up every day. Even though when it's cloudy, it comes out every single day. The star is the hope, and so is that energy of the hope never dies. The hope never dies. Your hope, you never dropped this idea. It kind of was still simmering underneath, and now coming out of this period of time or realization. You felt like maybe some of you felt like you were in some sort of internal prison. It wasn't an actual prison, but it feels like you have been suffocated, or felt like you someone wanted to silence you or box you into kind of like, you should be doing this, you should be looking like that. Not anymore. Not anymore. What kind of strengths or spiritual qualities you perhaps need to use or work on? Let's have a look. Ready? Interesting. Second time the group number one had exactly the same card. All the truth will always come out. And isn't this interesting? I'm straight away saying Midnight Margaritas. Somehow, in the darkest moment, you will spot the star. You will spot the truth. And if it wasn't for this moment, you would never notice it. Maybe you needed to go to that rock bottom for realizing maybe this person isn't for you. Maybe this job isn't for you. Maybe this community isn't for you. Maybe this group of people aren't for you. Whatever it is, you needed to be down there. It's like the hangman, to be upside down, reaching that point because from that point on, the only way is up. Isn't that great to know? It is fantastic to know. Let's have a look at my beautiful and very true road sign cards. Group number 2, what group number 2 needs to know or experience, what path is going to bring. Thank you. Diversion. Change of plan. And you know what? You're the one who calls the shots now. There is some sort of, I feel like universe is guiding you. Take the detour. You need to rest. You need to perhaps go on a holiday. Do something different. Something different. Different. Maybe change some things around your home. Okay. Wear perhaps different clothes or different mixture. Do your hair different. I kind of feel like there's a lot of energy shuffling happening. And when you do so, you change your vibration as well. The music you listen, the radio you listen, the podcast you listen, maybe just do a good clear out and just go random and do something different. And maybe sit a different chair. I'm seeing someone sitting at a chair in the kitchen. And maybe it's good to sit somewhere else. I'm seeing You're facing a sink. I don't know. I'm just looking at a person. I can see one person sitting there and having a coffee and looking outside the garden. But maybe it's good to change it for, I don't know. It sounds random, but sometimes it's good to change things just to experience something different as well in your body. I know, random, might not resonate to everyone, but hey, I'm just a messenger. I'm just passing on the messages. Let's have a look. What kind of situation? Thank you. Group number 2, perhaps need experience or are, what's going on? Drastic. Yeah, here we go. There's a lot of kind of sharpness. You might literally, and especially in this solar eclipse in Aries, it's gonna be like you might realize, you know what? These people don't understand me. They don't respect my future. They have no place in my future. I kind of feel this is it. I don't want to be part of it, or reduce the amount you spend with those people, or so, or something that maybe you had some sort of thoughts that you were constantly having in your mind, and that is kept creeping up and again, and maybe you were allowing or feeding it with the music that kind of kept you bittersweet, you know. And it very strongly feels as well a little bit of anxiety or depression. And depression isn't black, it's gray. It has this feeling of seeping in. No more. I feel like some of you literally want to stand up and say, I'm a star. I'm amazing. I'm building my new life from now on. Whatever happened before has no power over me, because I'm the main character in my life. Watch me. Wow. Literally, that's all I have for you, my beautiful souls. But if you think that someone might benefit from this reading, please share this with them. Send a link, okay? And so let me know what's going on in your life if you wish, okay? Drop in the comment section. But when you like and comment and share and describe, it really helps me to help you, and that's what I call energy exchange, and that's I'm ever so grateful for. Anyways, I'll see you in the next reading. Ta-da. Group number 3, hello. So what old, new, or old wounds needs to be healed? What a new past or something old is surfacing, or what's coming? Let's have a look. I'm already, why I paused was straight away I was kind of seeing the story here. I'm seeing like a straight road, straight line. You see the road here? As if like you're... there's a lot going on in your life right now. Very, very, you feel like everything kind of like there's a strong turning point. You're close to the strong pivotal point right now. And you're just trying to keep that straight line. You need to have this. It's like there's like all or nothing right now. And yeah, perhaps you have some expectations, and it's kind of like a waiting game. You're waiting for something, you're looking at the back where the things that's gonna happen, or you're waiting for a result, will lead you to the future. You kind of want to close a chapter and move on, but something perhaps needs to be wrapped up, okay? Some sort of past event. Maybe someone is finalizing divorce or finalizing prenup, okay, whichever, finalizing documents, finalizing something, maybe waiting for tax money to come through, or maybe waiting for documents to come through so you can start something new, okay? So it kind of feels like this things up in the air, like plates up in the air. You just want to wrap this up so you can close the book or close the chapter and move forward, because you're so ready to boom, you know, like there's some, it's just kind of like you're waiting for it to happen so you can take that new leap of faith in a ways. I feel like some of you are very brave, and very passionate about something. Is this a relationship? Is this business? Is this work? Some of you perhaps are trying to move away from whatever your path you had in your life. No judgment here. And very trying to either keep your habits at bay, whatever the habits are. Okay. Really, some of you are trying to keep the really straight line here. Because you could rebuild your life. Not everyone might resonate, that's absolutely fine. But for some of you, I feel like it really feels like all or nothing. This is a really strong pivotal point right now. You just need this little bit, maybe luck or so. Let's have a look. Group number 3, you intrigued me. Indeed. All right, let's have a look. Money shmoney. Yeah, no wonder there's everything on a stake. Either you're building a home or business or career, and it does feel that, you know, there's either maybe you're really shooting really high for high position, for putting down money into opening a new business, or but this is something what you do. It's your trade, it's your ability, it's responsibility. Maybe some of you are planning to buy a home and putting that mortgage, not like the first mortgage payment down, or, you know, deposit or something. It's very like timely and costly, of course, period. And it can be really, really stressful, or because you have to wait this and then you wait for that, and it depends which country you're in, right? And some places are very bureaucracy. I'm hearing a lot of bureaucracy. There's like a lot of red tape. Look at the line we were talking about. I'm trying to keep that line. Okay, some of you are literally trying to maybe playing some games, not politics, and office or around the house or in family, trying to keep the peace, but keep moving on, and it's not easy. Not easy at all. Where are you going? Oh, finally. The sun. It is the sun. It's happy ever after. And I do sense some of you maybe want to, is this something that you've been dreaming for a long time, since you were a child? Because this is a nostalgia, this is melancholy. This is maybe some of you want to revisit home and you're just waiting for the right time, or revisit some sort of a person, revisit situation, revisit conversation that was disrupted. I don't know, maybe you want to visit a person that's is close to you, or, you know, but it's something close to your heart. This is very, very close to your heart. But that will make you really, really happy. And no wonder you have this feeling like all or nothing. You have this strong feeling of this just has to work. I'm feeling some of you are strongly, a lot of you are praying a lot. You're praying a lot. Let's have a look what kind of spiritual strength or qualities you might need to have, or you might experience. Maybe let's have a look what it is. Group number 3. Wow, thank you. That just fell out. Enhancement. Enchantments. Communication. The writing is rather interesting. Okay. A lot of memories here. Oh, literally I can smell the lilac. Is this a person that perhaps wearing a lilac or color or perfume? It is as well. There's a lot of maybe some things were being blown out of proportion in the past, but it's still very vivid. You can see, smell the memories, the situation, the place, or even in the future, you can taste that success. You can taste that what's gonna feel like when I'm gonna be doing this. It's very, very, very vivid. Maybe some of you are experiencing very vivid dreams, maybe very, very vivid emotions. It's really full on. Maybe some of you have lost the conversation here, lost the communication that you're trying to rebuild again, right? And someone just said, don't worry, things are going to work out. Don't force things. Spirit says things are going to work out. Say prayer for the highest good, not because of what you want. Yes, it's okay what you want, clearly. But it kind of like, as well mentioning, for the highest good. Don't force other people's free will because you want it. Maybe you want to speak to someone, but they don't. And you have to respect that. But at least you can say, maybe I was trying to contact, or maybe it's trying to do something. Maybe I was trying to do everything possible. Maybe some of you maybe have some issues with visas, legalities, whatever. You're really, really fighting. You're putting your foot down. You're really trying hard. Maybe getting that mortgage, maybe getting that borrowing some monies, whatever. I'm not financially advising anything, but what I'm saying is, but I feel like some of you will be able to say, I did everything that I thought that I have to do. And that counts. Let's have a look at these road signs. Thank you. Straight away, one way. I like this smiley face. Okay, it's a very interesting message. In fact, you're very ambitious. This is very ambitious dream, but it's one way. Sometimes it's good to take the break, pull over, and revisit or revise what you're doing and why you're doing it. Honestly, you're on your path. It's all good, but it's very important. Sometimes you feel lost. You're not just gonna drive forever. Okay, the same in life. If you feel like, I'm not sure, is this right for me? Is this what I'm doing is right? Just pull over and refocus. And that's okay. I'm taking time out. I need to think on something. There's a strong speed rush. It's happening. All right, what situation is going to teach you something, or you're in currently right now? What kind of significant situation? Thank you. Recalling memories, roller coaster. Oh my goodness. It does something to do with the family or relationships in the past, with loved ones or not so loved ones anymore, but I don't know. It kind of feels like some of you have been carried by someone, or you carried someone else, metaphorically or literally, I don't know, but you'll understand. But it kind of returning, and this is so interesting. Some of you, something has happened that has brought you back in expectations. So maybe you do need to take some time out. And it's okay to take time out. And before you can go further in your career or business, just make a peace. And if you can't, at least do whatever you need to do so you feel peace in yourself. Because it has been like a roller coaster. It's up and down, and that's such life. And very often it is like that. It's like the 10 of major arcana, which is the Wheel of Fortune. What goes up must go down. And so it is. Things always change. There's a lot of laughter, a lot of fun and love here. But I kind of feel like some of you may be, I wouldn't say asking for someone's permission, but you just want to make a peace or something. Or you're asking yourself, have I done enough? And that's only you can answer. That was deep. wasn't it? Alrighty, that's all I have for you. But if you think someone might benefit from this reading, please share this video with them. Please share this reading with them. Okay, and that's all I have for you. But thank you so much for being here. When you like and comment and share, subscribe, it helps me to help you. And that's what I call energy exchange at its best, for which I'm grateful. Now, love you and leave you. And I'll see you, guess where, in the next reading.